my friends, and welcome back for another Showcase Shunday. Here we are. Today we're going to take a look at a game, really cool game called A Story About My Uncle, GoneNorthGames.com. It states here, A Story About My Uncle is a non-violent first-person platform adventure game built in the Unreal Engine. And it's a story about a boy who searches for his lost uncle and ends up in a world he couldn't imagine existed. So it's a pretty cool concept. It does play out really well and interestingly here in the game. So let's go ahead and check it out. And here we are. A story about my uncle. Is it my uncle? Your uncle? His uncle? Her uncle? Everyone's uncle. Some nice soothing piano music. Of course, as always, I'm going to check out the settings. Everything seems to be in order here. Video settings are nicely maxed out from what I can tell. Bloom, texture detail. I want to turn this on. Some anti-aliasing. Oh yeah. And let's start a new game. So overwrite previous save, sure. Here we go.
Dad?
Aren't you sleeping yet? It's time for bed, honey.
Dad, I can't sleep. Can you tell me a bedtime story?
All right. What do you want to hear?
Something about an adventure.
I think I know just the thing. When I was your age, my biggest dream was to follow my Uncle Fred on one of his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared.
What happened to Uncle Fred? Kind of hard to see here a little bit, but that's
I
okay.
stepped into the lobby of my uncle's house. It lay just across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to see if Fred was home yet from his latest adventure.
So as the story goes here, you are him as a kid, I guess, and you're looking for your Uncle Fred in his place. There's a lot of detail here. Last time I sat here and looked at all these things, there's all kinds of little notes and Easter eggs and maybe even hints and clues to puzzles, who knows. A lot of detail if you want to take the time and look at that. You know, this stuff here, do not forget, protective gear is important. Turn off turbine, oven, reactor lights. Is that just random information? Does it mean something? Will it come in handy later? You know, should we write it down? Nobody knows, and that's kind of the fun of the game, is you don't know how deep it goes. But there's a lot of detail here. I mean, I could sit here and read this page if I wanted to. Forensic science. We climbed that cave for days. There are YouTube links as well. This was, I don't know if it was the right video or not, but it took me to a very strange video. Yeah, I'll let you pause the video and copy that down if you want to check it out, but it left me a little perplexed. So there's also another one here. I haven't checked this one out yet, so if you guys figure out what that is, just let me know. Cool guy. To Uncle Fred. Oh, maybe that's from me. How nice of me. A lot of this stuff is in another language as well. Not sure if that's German or Swedish. I'm not sure. Anyway. Keep looking around. So we got Daddy's helmet. Does he use that for diving, or does he just walk around town wearing that? Either way, I guess that's pretty cool. Explorer reaches top of mountain at age 52. Was that Fred? Did Fred do that? Huh. New species of bacteria. I guess this gives us an insight into the world of Fred. So you can get to know what kind of guy he is. This, as I recall, kept saying interact, but doesn't do anything. What am I supposed to interact with? Is that a Game Boy? A story about my uncle on Game Boy. Nice. And, whoa, is that a gun? Oh, it's for this thing. It shoots propane. Interesting. Oh, it must be maybe for welding or something? I don't know. Wish this worked. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know.
My uncle used to send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
It's not like him. It's not like him to just pick up and go like that without telling somebody. What's going on with you, Fred? He's leading a double life. That's my guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't really got that far in this game. Just enough to, you know, get dangerous, and things got pretty interesting at one point. What have you been up to, Fred? What kind of madness? There it is again. What, is he seeing this symbol in the sky? Is it a constellation? X-ray pictures? Royal? None of it makes any sense, Fred. Ah, that's pretty nice. Nice view. Looks pretty cold out there.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size. Curiosity got the better of me, and I tried it on. It fit like it had been custom made for me.
Yeah. Almost like it was meant to be. Now, with the power of my suit, I shall squish this tomato. Instructions? Oh, it's a grappling hook. That's right. That's right. Sweet. Alright. Now is where the fun really begins.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage. Uncle Fred had warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
So is he just blasting his garbage off into space or into another dimension or something? That can be dangerous. Welcome to Fred OS version 003. Pull the lever to launch. Doesn't look like I have a choice here. Sorry, Fred, but curiosity got the better of me. Uh-oh. What have I done? Escape! Oh, I can't. It's sealed up. I'm gonna get sucked in like a piece of garbage. No! Run away! No! Uh-oh.
I'd ended with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt. I had no idea where the pad had taken me, but back then I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
He's one big kid. The size of those hands. So now you begin kind of the tutorial of the game, and you start practicing your grappling hook and all that good stuff here. You can hold down left shift to run. I think these are like waypoints. They save your progress. Kick the tire. Kick it.
The suit protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on. Best be careful.
Alright, so water is death. Okay, so here you gotta do like a super jump. So run into a jump. And you can hold right click to do a vertical super jump, which is a little tricky if you're not used to using right click as a jump button. I know a few games use that, but it takes a little getting used to.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now?
Okay, so this power leap is a little tricky here, as I recall. Because my instinct wants me to push spacebar, but it's not what you're supposed to do. Oh, alright. What's this? I found a collectible. Ooh, okay. Whoa, okay, that's a little higher than I wanted to jump, but that's okay. It's better that it's too high than not high enough. Oh, that's what I call falling with style. Oh, no, didn't work. Death number one. Didn't recharge in time. Where am I? Doesn't seem like the... Oh, okay. Big jump. Probably just do a normal jump here on these. Yeah. Alright. So I can go left or I can go right. And as I recall, last time I went right. So I'm going to go left this time and see what there is. That looks like a tricky one. Kinda. Maybe. Let's see. Alright. Okay, what do we got here?
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods. Canned soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
So that unlocks a little piece of the puzzle there. Don't know if I can make that jump, but it looks like I'm gonna have to try. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Ah, I did it. Oh, I thought I fell. I almost did it again. You gotta wait for it to charge up. Okay, and here I should be able to just do a normal jump with a run. Run and jump. Do it. Yeah. Now it seems like there would be some kind of secret if you get up there. There's like a floating rock over here. I tried to get up on it, but couldn't do it, so I'm gonna skip it. Skipping it. But it's that one up there. Might be something on top of it. I don't know. It's hard to get to anyway. Here, I think you just gotta jump. Hope for the best. Whoa, not too far. Stop, stop. Wow. Okay, wrong type of jump. Oh, just barely made it. So, I really like this game. It reminds me of a lot of other games I've played, and it kind of combines them together in this kind of a soup almost of a game. It's very cool, and I love the storyline.
The power core I found activated the suit's grappling device when I picked it up. It must have been left here by my uncle.
It's grappling time. So you can pretty much grapple onto anything. But once you let go of left click, then you can't grapple again until you land on something. So you gotta kind of use your momentum to fling yourself towards the direction you want to go. Like that. Sort of. The range is kind of short on it too, so you have to factor that in. So that was pretty much the extent of it right there. Okay, so the little glyphs or whatever you want to call them will light up whenever you're close enough. So that one there I should be able to hook onto. So actually the range is pretty darn good.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain that this place was where Fred had gone.
So those are all the places where Fred had grappled before. So maybe if I follow those, it will lead me towards Fred. By releasing while grappling, you will fly forward. Fling. Let's do some flinging. No! I thought I had it there. Oh no! Just barely missing it. No, that's not gonna work. There we go. So it looks like it gets progressively more and more difficult as you practice using your grappling hook here. Looks like I have to land on this moving platform now. Nope. Oh, and I gotta start over too. Alright, here we go. Oh, just barely made it. Combine power jump and the grapple to reach higher areas. Okay. Oh no! Ow. Okay. Combine power leap and the grapple will let you reach far off
The adventure
areas.
suit was fantastic. By combining a power leap with a grapple, I could fly long distances through the air at great speed.
Oh no. Moving platform. Or no, we have to go down there. Okay. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. When grappling a moving object, you will follow along. So I can just hang off of it and kind of Tarzan with it. Haha, sweet. Whoa! Alright, well that worked out. That's pretty cool though. That seems really far away. Okay. Let's take a look here. That's the only place to go. Oh no, there's a flying, orbiting rock that I can hook onto. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh. No, not happening. Try that again. Use the momentum and boom, touchdown. Pretty long tutorial, or maybe this is actually the first world or stage, I don't know. Pretty cool stuff though. What was I doing there? What was I thinking? Okay. Oh! Right between the rocks. Okay. That one's really far. So this is gonna be a leap of faith. Here we go. Wait for this guy to come. Okay. Doing well. You can see how this game would be enjoyable. All this jumping around and flying through the air. It's who wouldn't enjoy this? It's just good fun. You found a second power core. You can now grapple 2 times before landing. Sweet. Double the grapple. Double the fun. Oh yeah. I can see how that's gonna be cool. Alright, so the lit circle indicate how many... Oh, that was too fast for me. How many of something are remaining, but I'm not sure what. Oh, almost had it. Oh, I see. On my glove. How many of those lines are... How many times I can grapple. Gonna make it? Gonna make it? Nah, I just made it. No, it didn't. Didn't make that though. What's going on? The super jump's not working too well. Alright, well, as I get ready to wrap this one up, guys, I hope you enjoyed a story about my uncle so far. You can see how this will just go on and on. Found another one of those camera things, or measurement tools, whatever it is. But you can see how this game would just grab your attention for hours and hours, just trying to get through this kind of stuff. Playing around with... Wow, that actually changed the trajectory of it. Makes me want to keep playing anyway. So before I end up just doing that and turn this into a 2-hour video, I will wrap it up now. Thank you for joining me, guys. Great work to the developers of A Story About My Uncle. I really like it. I really like that it's a non-violent adventure game that you can play with your whole family. And I mean, like I said, who doesn't love flying through the air with a grappling hook or whatever? It's just good times. So thanks for joining me, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.